Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital and welcome to this new video on Ethena. It's been a while, but we're going to do a full video on Ethena right now. It has been relatively strong over the course of the last week. We should not talk about the last couple of months, or Ethena has obviously been relatively weak. What did I say? Did I say weak? I meant that the last week it has been relatively strong, but obviously, as you can see, since September, my birthday, it has dropped down a total from top to bottom 73.5%, and a lot of people got hurt on this. I know that. Ethena looked like one of the best purchases when we made these highs. Ethena actually announced those digital asset treasuries that we're going to buy a shit ton of ENA coins, and that was the top. That's another example that bullish news and good news often marks the top. Drop down all the way, and now we have hit a significant support level around 25 cents, which has served as a local bottom a number of times from August 2024 up until April 2025, and then again June 2025. Back then we started to rally from that quite aggressively, but you can see that almost every time we at least rallied into this level right here at like 34 cents. From that support, which would be a pretty nice gain if we would be able to get that right now. It would be a gain from the current price of about 25%. So the big question is okay, can we do that? And at this point of time, how the market conditions are, and that I need to stress that how the market conditions right now are. I would say yes. Okay, the market conditions right now are actually pretty good. Bitcoin is showing quite a lot of signs of making a local bottom. We're seeing some general financial market bullish signals as well. So it's good if we get some major bearish news, things can turn around. But at this point of time, it's good. Okay, so under the current conditions, I think what we do have a possibility to get into that. However, the situation for Ethena is a little bit more nuanced for two reasons. Second of all, the technicals, we will talk about that in a moment. I wanted to end with that because I think that's most valuable if you really want to trade this or something, and the fundamentals, because if I look at the fundamentals for Ethena specifically, I do not get very happy. Okay, and that's and that's for this. You can see the TVL has dropped significantly from $15 billion where it was in early October to $7.5 billion right now. That's a significant decrease. That is not what you want to see. And then you can also see the fees that they make are not bad, but they're also in a significant decline. Right. So the fundamentals for Ethena as a project are not amazing. Their stablecoin USDE is one of the fastest declining stablecoins right now in this stablecoin climate, which is also not great. So the fundamentals are not amazing. Technical short term are also not amazing. We started some sort of recovery on Monday. That's all fine. That's great. That's actually good news. But now you can see if you look back at this value area that we had previously, I think 2 weeks ago, we've fallen back into that, right? We've actually, after this blow off top, we've fallen back into that value area. No strong reaction at the point of control right here. We did get a reaction, but not a strong one. So now it seems more likely that we have reached some sort of a pullback time for Ethena. We have a strong support. I think that strong support is enough, under the current conditions to rally up higher. I think short term though, and this is a potential trade setup I was actually talking about or thinking about. Short term, I think it's more likely that we're going to pull back. Volume is also decreasing. Now, if we get some very good news, maybe then we could accelerate from here into that next resistance level. I mean, like I said, I think generally 31, 34 cents, I think that's coming, and I am targeting those levels. I just think short term, it's more likely that we are going to fill some of the imbalances that we left on Monday. So one is sitting at 25.7 cents, one is sitting at 25 cents. I think it's more likely we're going to push down to that, maybe get some more stability, and then from that stability eventually I think we're going to rally up higher with, let's make 31 cents our first price target. That's what I expect. That's based on the fundamentals, that's based on the technicals, that's based on structure, so hopefully it makes a little bit sense the way I said it. It doesn't mean you have to agree with what I said, but ultimately there's an idea behind it. But those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll keep you updated on this if you're interested in that, so let me know. But for now, thank you for watching, take care, and bye.